Get ready to match the stars. Orson Bean, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Reilly, Linda Day George, Richard Dawson, and Patti Deutsch, as we play the star-studded big money match game PM. And now here's the star of match game PM, Gene Rivers.
Thank you, Johnny Olson and friends. Well, we must save the confetti for another occasion.
Yeah.
Because it's a low-budget show. Is everybody all right up here? You're a beautiful bunch.
I'll keep
You know, we have something very unusual in this show. It's never happened before. Two of our celebrities have a child named Max.
This is true.
Orson has a child named Max, and
Yes.
you just had a child named Max.
Yes.
Yours is a very young child.
Yes, he's 7 weeks.
He's 7 weeks, yes.
Yeah.
I
And
can
I
see
have a
he's
boyfriend
very
named
7
Max.
weeks, and he's... Kid must be hungry as heck now.
You keep away from that.
All right, then. Are you all ready?
Uh-huh.
Nice to have you with us. All
You know
right.
the audience thought you
You're
was
Max.
Fanny Flag.
My Max is not short for anything. Maximilian or Maxwell or anything.
Just plain Max.
Max Bean.
Yes.
Figure with a name like that, he either has to be an astrophysicist or a Jewish cab driver.
Now, what do you say we say hello to our two players here, Skip Robinson and Annette Vistica? Who is whistling? Hello, Skip.
Fine, Gene.
Good. Annette? Now, we're going to ask each of them in turn to tell us a little bit about themselves. Annette, we'll begin with you, where you're from and all that.
Okay, well, I'm a native Californian, and I'm now living in San Pedro with my husband, Dan, and our 1.5-year-old son, Scott. And he can't be here today. Dan's just left for a business trip in Illinois. But I have a lot of friends with me.
Good. All right, good luck to Annette. And you, Skip, where are you from?
Gene, I'm originally from Los Angeles, and now I live in Provo, Utah. I work at the Department of Music at Brigham Young University. And I have a beautiful wife and an 8-week-old son named Kelly Mack.
And do you play a musical instrument?
No.
No? You're fired.
Thank you.
Well, good luck to both of you. I remind you that you're going to try to match as many of our celebrities as you can. The winner goes on to play the big money super match, which can pay off over $10,000. Annette, I will ask you.
You right?
Somebody's
I
at
ask you to
the
get
door.
an electrician and fix this machine. And I ask you to do that. Now, wait a minute. Now, don't nobody panic now. This is going to work. There it is. All right. Now, Annette, what do you have, A or B here?
I'll take B, please.
You want B? All right, here we go. Are you ready?
Oh, yes, are we
Everyone
ready?
listen carefully now. Sergeant Preston of the Yukon had been alone for so long that he got desperate and married a blank. Did you hear all that, Annette? All right, you think about that? Sergeant Preston of the Yukon had been alone for so long that he got desperate and married a blank. Blank.
Was he in the Yukon? Where is the
The
Yukon?
Yukon is that cold region in Canada.
Oh.
You know, a cold area.
It's cold up there.
You know Sergeant Preston of...
Sure, that's the Yukon.
Right. He was a member of those guys who wear the gay-colored clothes.
Too crazy
You mean
about
the
that
ones
question.
that always
I don't
get their
know a lot
man?
about
Yes, that's the one. I remember. All right, everybody's all set. We come over here to Annette. Sergeant Preston of the Yukon had been alone for so long that he got desperate and married a
Polar bear?
polar bear. Well, and they lived happily ever after. Isn't that a lovely story, Orson?
Yes.
What do you say?
In the spring, it got a little close in the igloo, but aside from that, it wasn't bad. He married a polar bear.
Polar bear, Annette. Very good. All right, Brett. We come to you.
Well, now, imagine that. I don't know a lot about that area.
Now, wait a minute. Didn't you know that Sergeant Preston was a member of the Royal Mounted Canadians thing and all that, didn't you?
Good gravy. I guess I knew that, but I forgot I had so much on my mind.
What mind? Show your
I
answer.
said, well, she looked just like a lady. She had these enormous blanks. He married an iceberg.
Oh, that ain't right.
Don't look on me.
All right, we'll give you another chance later. Charles?
You have the feeling you're not really playing with the other kids. Polar bear, of
Polar
course.
bear it is. Okay. That's 2 for you, Annette. Now, Linda, what do you say? Sergeant President Yukon had been alone for so long that he got desperate and married a polar bear.
You did?
That's what she said. What do you say?
Oh, yeah. Well, see, he was always with his, that king.
Oh, the horse.
Dog.
Yeah. The dog. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, you don't know any more about Sergeant
Well, I know
Hudson
he's
than
a
I
Mountie
do.
and all
See that?
that.
And I say he married a husky.
He married a husky.
Thank you very much.
Okay, married the dog. All right. So what do we got? 2 polar bears and what do you say?
When you speak to him again, will you see if I could get the pick of the litter?
Press on.
I happen to know he married a bear.
A bear. There's another match. That's 3 for Annette. She's doing very well at that. Oh, yes. What did you say?
On the other hand, he did have a brief encounter with a sled dogette.
A sled dogette. Okay, Annette. 3 for you now. Skip, your first round question reads as follows. Now listen. The Johnson family was shocked.
How shocked were they?
I'll tell you. They were shocked because Ewell Gibbons came to the Johnson family reunion and Ewell ate the blank. That's what he done. Ewell Gibbons came to the Johnson family reunion and he ate the blank.
I have a wonderful
Johnson
answer.
Well, don't give us your second choice.
Johnson family? Is that some
The
kind
Johnson
of
family,
special family?
it could have been the Smiths or the Jones or whoever. But they were all shocked because Ewell Gibbons came to the Johnson family reunion. Ewell ate the blank.
It didn't help anymore to have you read it again.
All right. This girl is a southpaw. All right. Okay. Now, we all ready? Come on, Brad. Don't hold up the parade here.
I got it.
All right. Now, she's ready. All right, Skip, this is for you. The Johnson family was shocked because Ewell Gibbons came to the Johnson family reunion and Ewell ate the blank.
Family tree.
Family tree is not bad. Now, wait a minute. That's a very creative answer. And don't boo him. He's a college professor. Thank you. Listen, Skip says Ewell ate the family tree, but he's eating hickory nuts and things in the forest and all that. This time he ate the forest.
I know.
What do you say?
I love your answer. I'm only sorry I didn't think of it. Do I have to show my...
Yes, you do.
Well, don't blame it on me. Blame it on Ewell Gibbons. They really were shocked. He ate the baby.
Oh, really?
Sorry, folks.
And you, what do you say?
Don't tell Betty White, is what I say.
Okay, this is a
Whatever
little
you
secret
do,
between us. Cool it.
he ate the dog.
He ate the dog. This is... are we going to go downhill or uphill from here?
If you're calling on me, naturally, Gene, being the nighttime show, it is, of course, the correct answer.
Family tree. So that's one for you, Skip. All right. Now, Linda Day, what do you say? Everybody's shocked to the Johnson family reunion. Ewell ate the blank, and he said family tree.
Yeah, well, see, because he's one of those healthy nuts.
Yes, he eats hickory nuts and all that.
stuff, and I
Right.
figure, well, if he ate something really bad, then it would be sausage.
Sausage. That's so normal that it would be terrible. Oh, well.
I'm sorry.
It's
All right,
too
go to
late.
the corner. Go to your room. All right, Richard.
I've thought it over. I'll take bachelor number 3.
No. I've taken him already.
Well, naturally, a very sophisticated answer deserves a family tree.
Yeah. 3-2. All right. Patti Deutsch, what did Ewell Gibbons eat?
Well, he'll eat anything.
Right.
This goes without saying. So after the baby, he ate the family retainer.
The family retainer. That's not the family tree, so the score is 3-2 at this moment at the end of round 1 in favor of Annette, and we'll go to round 2 in a moment or so. But right now, pay attention. Oh, missed you. Okay. Now, we've ended round 1, and we go to round 2, and let's see, it's 3-2. You're ahead, Annette, so we'll ask you to make the selection.
I'll pick B again.
B it is. Here we go. Now, who does not play?
I does not.
Gene, you don't play.
I does.
You don't play.
And Chuck.
And Chuck doesn't play. The rest do. Here we go. I have a TV guide listing for you.
Oh,
Listen
good.
to this now. Sunday night, NBC, Columbo. And here's the synopsis. When Lieutenant Columbo takes off his raincoat, everyone is shocked because Columbo has blank underneath it.
Everybody relax. I've got it.
He walks in, you see, and he says, "Oh, excuse me, lady. I didn't mean to barge in on you this way."
Sure, that's it. I'm ready, and
I'm waiting for, oh, you're ready. I'm waiting for you, my dear.
Come on, Charles.
Okay, she's got her answer, so I'll walk over here and talk to Annette. Put her in the slot there. The TV guide listing, Annette. Sunday night, NBC, Columbo. When Lieutenant Columbo takes off his raincoat, everyone is shocked because Columbo has blank underneath it.
Nothing.
Nothing. Well, what Annette is telling us is that Columbo was the flasher.
I was a flasher for the FBI.
Yeah. What do you say about Columbo?
I say I've known Peter Falk for 20 years, and I wish he'd come over and flash for me one day. You know what I mean, huh?
Yes, he's a very attractive, handsome fellow.
Yes, he's
Yeah.
adorable, and I said nothing.
Nothing.
I'm catching on.
Okay, Annette, we're up to 4 now. All right. Everyone is shocked because Columbo has blank underneath it. She said nothing. What do you say?
Well, you know how he is. Like, I mean, he's
Lady,
clothes
are you trying to make fun of the way I talk? No. What do you say, lady?
Well, I mean, he wouldn't change very often, right?
No.
So they would eventually just sort of rot away, right?
Yes, right.
So he didn't have anything on, nothing.
Yeah, nothing. 5 for you. Okay. Columbo has nothing underneath it, according to her. What according to you, Patti Deutsch?
According to me, what was so shocking is that he had Kojak underneath.
Had Kojak! Well.
Undercover agent.
Yes, he's an undercover agent. All right, now, Skip. You've got to match 3 to stay in the game. If you match 4, you're going to win, okay? All right. Who, let's see, you matched 2 in the first round,
Charles and I will not play.
All right, 2 men lay out
How
there.
long you in for?
The young bride said,
Yes.
my 102-year-old groom won't go on a honeymoon. He says his blank won't let him. That's what the young bride said. Think about that, Skip. My 102-year-old groom won't go on a honeymoon. He says his blank won't let him.
Okay.
102-year-old groom, you see. I can't go on the honeymoon. My blank won't let me. Okay, that's all right. Just put it in the slot.
102-year-old guy goes to the doctor.
Yeah, 102-year-old guy goes to the doctor.
Says, I'm losing my potency. The doctor says, when did you notice this? The old man says, last night and again this morning.
I guess everybody's ready, and we come over here to Skip. The young bride said, my 102-year-old groom won't go on a honeymoon. He says his blank won't let him.
I have to say mother.
His mother. Very good. Okay. Skip says mother. What do you say?
I say that his mother wouldn't let him
His
either.
mother wouldn't let him either. Okay. 5 for 3 now. Skip is creeping up there. Brett?
You see, I wasn't so smart at the beginning.
Right.
But I'm picking up speed.
Oh. 5 to 4 is the score. All right, Linda, it's up to you. Do we get a tie score?
Ask Patti first.
No, we always do it in this order because the cameras would get mixed up.
Because I said doctor.
Doctor. My doctor won't let me. All right, Skip, you got to match Patti to achieve a tie and stay in the game. Let's see what happens. Go.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Yeah, I said his personal physician.
His personal physician, so Annette Vistica wins the game. Come on down, Annette. Congratulations to you, my dear. You stand by for a moment or so here while we say goodbye to Skip Robinson. Skip, we wish you the very best of luck in your career at the University in Utah there, at Provo, Utah, right? And we've got a gift for you, together with our thanks for being here on Match Game PM. Skip Robinson. While we're spinning him off, we're going to give you this message or two.
Okay.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. Well, Annette, it's time now for the big money super match where you can win over $10,000. Now, to do that, we have 2 audience matches for you. And whatever you win in these audience matches, you'll have a chance to multiply by 10. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, here comes the first one. We polled a recent studio audience, and we got their best response to this. Crab blank. Now, the answer they gave most often is worth $500 if you match it. If you match the next one, you get $250, and the bottom one brings you $100. 3 celebrities are permitted to help. Whom do you call on?
Richard, please.
What do you say, Richard, please?
Crab meat.
Crab meat. All right, there's one.
Charles.
Charles.
Crab apple.
Crab apple. All right, there are 2.
Okay. Brett.
Fred, have you got one?
Well, what about crab grass?
Crabgrass. Okay. Fred gives you crabgrass, crab meat, and crab apple. Do you want one of those, or do you want to give us one of your own?
I think I'll take crab apple.
We'll take crab apple. All right, that's what she's looking for. She hopes it's under the $500 response, but we're going to begin down at the bottom and reveal, if you would please, the $100 response. Crab grass. Who gave you that? Brett, that was yours. All right, that may be a good omen, Annette. Let's find out now if crab apple is under the $250 response. Crab meat. Well, you got 2 out of the 3 that the celebrities gave you. This might be it. Who knows? All right, are you ready in there, Earl? Okay, Earl. Earl, speak up a little more.
Ready.
Attaboy. Sounds ready to me. Doesn't he sound ready to you? All right, Earl, slide the $500 number. There it is. Congratulations. You got it. Sure, go ahead. Why not? Congratulations to you, Annette. You won $500, which means the least you'll be playing for is 10 times that amount, $5,000. Now we're going to see how much more you can win with a second audience match, and here we go. Slide it. Blank lash. Blank lash. All right, you know 5, 2, 50, and 100. Now it's time to call on 3.
Charles.
Charles.
I got 2 good ones. Oh, boy. Whip.
Whiplash. There's one.
Orson.
That was an old book I used to bring home from Paris. Wisdom of the Lash. No, that's too long. How about, what did Charlie say?
Whip.
Whip.
said
Then how
whiplash.
about backlash?
Backlash. Okay, one more. And Richard.
Eyelash.
Eyelash. So you got eyelash, whiplash, and backlash. Do you want one of those, Annette? Eyelash, whiplash, backlash.
I think I'll take whiplash.
You'll take whiplash? Okay. I'm going to give you a little whiplash. All right, that's the one she's looking for, and she hopes it's under the $500 response. But we'll begin at the bottom again and reveal the $100 response. Backlash. That's the one that Orson gave you. We are still looking for whiplash. Let's see if it's under the $250 response. Eyelash. It's the same procedure we had last time. You got the 2 out of 3, and then the whiplash was on top. We all hope it's on top for her sake. Are you ready? Let's see if it's under the $500 response. Whiplash.
We saved time that
Can you stand it? Okay. So, you won another $500. We multiply that by 10, which gives you $5,000. Add that to the previous $5,000, gives you a pot of $10,000 to shoot for.
Yeah.
Okay, to collect, you've got to match one celebrity head-to-head. It's time to choose one, Annette. Who will it be?
I've got to go with Charles.
Charles. Yeah. Okay, Charles, you get ready to write. Annette will face me.
I hate this part.
No.
You're wonderful at it, sweetheart.
This is very, very dramatic. I reach for the $10,000 question. Look at the shape of that beautiful artistic hand there. All right, are you ready? Here we go.
I'm giving Charles heart failure.
Blank poker. Blank poker. P-O-K-E-R. Excuse me. Blank poker. Charles is finished. Now, Annette, it's up to you to give us an answer which you think will match his. And how would you do that? Blank poker.
Strip poker.
Really? Okay. Charles, she says, watch it now, Charles. She says, for $10,000 strip poker! Okay, my dear. Got $11,000. $11,000. All right, we congratulate you, and we'll come back to you in a moment or so. But right now, here are some messages for you. Has just won $11,000, and I'm curious to know what she's going to do with that. She may not have any plans for it. What do you say, Annette?
Yes, we've just bought a new home, and I'm going to carpet it. And then I'm going to put the rest in the bank.
And a lot of other stuff,
you're
too.
going to put $10 bills, wall-to-wall, green stuff. And that ain't terrific there. Now, where do you live again, Annette?
In San Pedro.
San Pedro.
And we're moving to Long Beach.
Are you carpeting the old house or the new one?
The new one.
Oh, the new one in Long Beach. Well, I am very, very happy for you, aren't you?
I wonder if she needs a financial advisor.
Do you need a financial advisor?
My husband's an accountant.
In that case, I suppose a kiss is out of the question.
Yeah. We congratulate you, and we ask you to join us next time for Match Game PM. Gene
On all new Three's a Crowd.
You sound like a chicken.
You might think you know him,
She screams when we have sex.
but do you know what he's saying about you?
She will roll around in a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Am I going to get in trouble?
I'm a dead man.
Well, for all you women out there wondering where are all the great available guys, eliminate these three.
Find out what he really thinks.
I'm beginning to understand why we're not together anymore.
All new Three's a Crowd, weeknights at 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific, only on Game Show Network.